So, welcome for my finished pages for the month of December. I'm really, really happy that I had a little bit more time this month, so I did more pages than I was able to do in the last, I think, 3, 4 months or so. So I'm really happy about that. The first one is in this little kids coloring book, Summer Fairy Tale. It is on a thick cardstock paper. It's not a watercolor paper, but it is meant to be used as a watercolor coloring book. It has these watercolor dots you can use. The colors they choose are a little bit weird for my personal taste because you don't have any kind of blue. So I took my Daniel Smith watercolors as well for the blue sky for the background, for example. I added a little bit here, Wing of Stella, the clear one on her wings, and on the wings of the little bees, I added a little bit Etu Speaker. Um, those are some kind of glitter pens. Yeah, so I tried to use some of the colors, but they're very light. So mostly I've gone over everything with my Daniel Smith watercolors. That was a small one I bought from AliExpress. I think it was on sale for €1 or €2, so it was really, really cheap. So this book here is one of my Chinese coloring book collection. It's one of, I think, 5 or 6 A5-sized chibi-styled coloring books. I finally thought I'm good enough with colored pencils to work on those books as well. I'm not so happy about how her face turned out, but I think the rest is pretty nice. I've used my old colored pencils for it, semi-art watercolors, some cheap acrylic markers for the highlights on the clothing, and one Derwent Colorsoft in white. That's the only one I have, and Giorgione gold metallic watercolors. So the next is one of my many watercolor coloring pages. I've bought a lot of them from AliExpress. Most of them are on 100% cotton paper from Bao Hong. So that's really, really awesome. The reason why I've colored this one, as you can see, I have it doubled. I've got this one as a present from one of the shops I ordered. They added 2 of those coloring pages, so I have them double, and that's why I thought, okay, then I can color it by myself, because I want to color all the other ones on live streams, because they are so beautiful, and watercolors are my favorite mediums. So I want to share these colorings with everyone. So this one here is one of a few sets like that I have. This is a set of 6 coloring books. It has this very weird glossy paper. That's the only set which has this kind of paper, so you can't work with colored pencils very well on it, or watercolors. That's why I've tried using my Himi Mia Jelly Gouache. I've never done a complete page or complete coloring only with gouache, so that's my very first try. It's not very good, but I think for my very first try, it's at least okay. I think what would work well on that paper is acrylic markers or acrylic paint, or maybe alcohol markers. I will have to try if this works. So yeah, this was the total disaster star. I wanted to copy the coloring from the front page with watercolor. It didn't turn out how I wanted it, so I gone over it with the Etu Speaker glitter pens and gave these harsh borders. I'm totally unsatisfied with the result, but at least it is only the small style, not a big page. So Yeah, I thought in the month of December, I have to least color one Christmas image. That's why I choose this Christmas tree. And as you can see, I have added a lot of metallic watercolors from Magic Fly and Giorgione. And I've used semi-art watercolors and for the rest, and for all the silvery elements around, I've used various gel pens. The hybrid silver gel pen, one from Paper Poetry, that's the glitter one, and the Sakura Clear Star one, that is the one which sparkles the most, and Jackson's Pastel Chalk for the background. So, and then I've colored one image in Freak of Beauty. I've done, normally I've do around one image per month, but since summer I think I didn't do anything in it. But this was on the poll I've done in my Discord, which images the viewers wanted me to color in my live stream, and this one was one of those um, which you guys were interested in, so that's why we colored it. I'm really happy about how the skin turned out. I'm not so happy with the hair and the brown snakes, because I think the colors are too similar. You don't see a lot of light and shadow stuff in here in the shading. It is everything done with daily colored pencils. I will put up the list of all colors I've used for which parts in the description box below if you are interested in it. And I've used a Sakura jelly pen in white. So, and that is one of my oldest whips. I've started this around 2016 when I bought this book. And then I haven't used coloring books for many years, so it was unfinished. And then have done it bit by bit over the last, I think, 4 to 6 months or so. And I've used my old colored pencils, Art Grip pencils from Faber-Castell, Goldfaber, also from Faber-Castell, hybrid gel pens, Brut Funa 120 wax colored pencils, and also including the metallic colored pencils and polychromos. And it was, I'm so happy it's done. It was absolutely no fun, this page. The black parts in it, the in-betweens, that was a little bit meditative, but the rest was just not fun. So I'm so happy it is finished. Yeah, and the reason why I don't show on the left page is because I've done this in January. I only have done the right side in December. I've started to use my colored pencils on the brown feather, which already has some patterns, and all the others are only done with semi-art watercolors. I'm honest, I don't like the pages in, it doesn't matter which coloring book from which artist, where you have to fill out your own patterns or draw something by yourself. Because if I want to draw by myself, I do this. When I'm working in coloring books, I don't want to draw anything into it. So that was, I've thought, do I paint something in it or just try to do some fun colorful feathers? And then I decided to, no, I don't want to draw anything in it. I just color the feathers. And yeah, that's why I've done a very simple coloring here, and I've used some washi tape to get these geometric patterns in the background, because I didn't want to leave it blank. I thought that wouldn't look very good, so that's the reason I've added these gray and black forms in the background. So yeah, that was all of the pages for December. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a wonderful day and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.